How to add a line break in a formula. That could be interpreted in two ways. One, how do I add multiple lines in the formula bar when I'm entering a long formula? And two, how do I add an actual line break character into a formula? In this video, I'm going to cover both. Let's start with the formula bar. Here's a list of upcoming training courses, and I'm allowing 50 people to book on each course. And for each course, I want to know if it's full or if there are spaces or if it's overbooked. So I've entered this formula into C2 and copied it down. Now with this one, there's only 3 choices in the if, but what if there was more? The formula gets difficult to read. So I'm going to break it up into multiple lines. I'll start by extending the formula bar, making it a little bit taller. To do that, point the mouse at the bottom line of the formula bar, hold the left mouse button down and drag down as far as you want to. And then where I want to insert line breaks into the formula, I'll press Alt and Enter. Or if you're on a Mac, it's Option and Enter. So I'll put my mouse just before the second if and press, in this case, Option Enter because I'm on a Mac. And then put my mouse just after the comma there and press Option Enter again. The reason that I've done that is simply to make the formula a little bit more readable. I'll then press Enter and copy it down. By the way, what I've done has no effect on the formula itself, it just changes the way that it's displayed in the formula bar. Okay, now on to the second demo. Imagine that I'm building a dashboard. I've added a rectangle into the spreadsheet, and into that rectangle I want to put this: total bookings to date, and then on a new line, the number of bookings. And this is how I would do it. If I go over to sheet 3, this is where I put my formulas and anything else that needs to be in the file but not on the dashboard. So in A1, I've typed the text total bookings to date, and in B1, I've entered a formula to add up the number of bookings. In C1, I want a formula to combine A1 and B1, but with the contents of B1 going on a new line. And once I've done that, I'll link the rectangle to C1. So this is what I type into C1. Equals A1 ampersand CHAR open bracket 10 close bracket ampersand B1. CHAR is a function and 10 is a code that means new line. So the formula is saying combine the contents of A1 with the contents of B1, but put the contents of B1 on a new line. To see the result in the spreadsheet, you need to turn wrap text on C1. So on the Home tab, I'll click the wrap text button, and now you can see the effect of that. I can actually turn wrap text off on C1. That will have no effect on what I put into the rectangle there. But to put the contents of C1 into that rectangle shape, I will click on the rectangle, go up to the formula bar, type an equals sign, go back to sheet 3 and click on C1 and press Enter. Well, I hope the video helped you out, and if it did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like more Excel tips and tricks, check out my website at theexceltrainer.co.uk. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, have an excellent day.